This is the exacttrades.com Shakers report for July 26, 2011. First, we're taking a look at the S&P 500. Yesterday's session, we had a gap down, came down into the support area right around 133, bounced off of it, and closed up a little higher for the day. Still looking like we could be running out of gas on the long side, starting to come in this resistance area. There's a couple different scenarios. One is we could consolidate here over the next few days, then have a breakout longer. I'm thinking that we're probably going to solve this debt issue here probably within the next week. That's probably going to push prices up over 135 and 136. So probably going to see more of a consolidation. Be prepared for a break below 133. Could get some selling and a pullback into the support level. So you always want to be prepared, be flexible, change with the conditions. We also had a break of this trend line right here, so not good for this long run. But I think we're probably going to consolidate here, so we might have kind of a range day for another day or two, then possibly a breakout. So let's go ahead and look at the trades for today. First up, we have ADS. It's Alliance Data Systems. You can see here how we've been coming up on this uptrend, broke previous resistance here, and now we're having this consolidation. We also have the whole dollar number of $100, which is a large psychological level of resistance. So we're looking for a break over 100. I would take this long at about $100.15. First target's going to be around 101.25 to 101.50. Keep some open to go into 102 and possibly 103 or 102.50. So 101.25 is a good target to have. Try to leave a piece to go over that. Breakouts work better when the market's a little more bullish, so I'm not expecting a lot out of this. I think it's still going to be a good trade over 100 and could get you a 1.5 to 2% for a day trade. Probably not going to hold this for a swing trade until I see some confirmation with the market on the breakout, but still going to be a good trade over 100, I think. Next we have CRL, Charles River Labs International. See here we have this resistance level that we've kind of tested 3 times here, right around 42.20. We're going to look to take this long over 42.25, try to get up in this resistance level here around 42.70. So we're going to have about a 1% profit target for first half. Leave a piece open to see if it can break over this 42.80 and go into 43 area. Possibly over 43. I would only keep a very small piece to see if it can test 43 and break. But your profit's mostly going to be between this 42.70 to 43 area. Next we have CTAS, Cintas Corp. You can see here how we had the gap up. Not much of a correction, and it's really been consolidating here just under the 52-week high. That's a good sign for the bulls. We're going to look for a breakout over 34.50. I would look to take this long about 34.55. You could wait until possibly 34.60. Look for strong volume and a pretty fast price move up over 34.50. Take it long and then look for higher highs and higher lows. Get some trend into it. Profit target's going to be around 35. And then the next profit target be around 35.40, and then try to leave a piece to see if it can get into 36. But I think 35.40 to 35.50 is going to be a good profit target. Next we have AOL. You can see here how we had the sell-off. Not really much of a bounce, and we're coming back here to test the lows. I like this because the next support back here in March, then again in May, you have this support down here around 18.50 area. We still have some pretty good money below this 18.90. We look to take this short below 18.85. Profit target's going to be around 18.60, and then try to leave a piece open to see if it can test 18.50. You might want to take a little off 18.50, and then it could make lower lows down into 18.30 or 18.20. So really this is a good price here to be looking to take most of your profits around 18.50. Keep some, see if it can fall down below. Again, weigh it with the market. If the market turns weak, be a little more patient with the shorts. If the market's strong, be a little more patient with those longs. Next we have KMI, Kinder Morgan Inc. You can see here how we had a breakdown day yesterday's session, broke below support. Next support's coming down into this high 26s around 27. So we're going to look to take this short around 27.40. So right about there, we're going to take it short below 27.40. Look to take some profit around 27.15 and then a little more at 27. Then see if you can break below this 26.85 area. That's where I would have my last piece. You should see probably a bottom or a bounce around this area. If the market's weak, if we have some bad news, could break below this. You could look down into 26.50, but That's going to be good support here around 27. Next we have NRGY, Energy. You can see here how we had the sell off, not much of a bounce, still looking pretty weak. Support's going to be around 32.50. We're going to look to take this short below 32.40. So right about there, that area, we're going to take it short. First profit target's going to be at 32, and then try to keep some to break below 32, come into 31.50, and then possibly 31. I'm not going to keep this as a swing trade, it's going to be a day trade. There's already some money that's out of the trade from up here these 2 days down, so I don't see this really continuing down for maybe more than a day or two, but I think it could have another continuation down below support, especially if we have some selling in the market. Next we have VHC. You can see here how we have this lower high, this triangle pattern coming into support around 34. We're going to look for a break below 34, actually around 33.60 area is where the support is. So we're going to look to take this short around 33.50. First profit target's going to be at 33, and then you're going to have some support here around 32.70. So that's where you're going to want to take your next piece off, leave a small piece of your position to see if you can break this support here at 32.70, and then it could possibly move down into this 30.50 area, but I think really the fair estimate is going to be around 32.60 to 32.70. Okay, that's the report for today. Good luck to everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.